Always great catching up with my next guest, Tyson Nam, who's finally going to be back in action coming up here at UFC Fight Night on June 19th. Tyson, how's it going, man?
Doing good. No complaints. We got beautiful weather out here in Hawaii, so training in paradise.
I was going to say, you doing some hill sprints? Where are you right now? It looks like you're on like a hill in a park or something.
No, this is my backyard.
Oh, there you go. Even better. So that must be nice, man. That's great. Was this sort of the right amount of time off from the last fight to this fight, or were you trying to get one in there a little bit sooner?
You know, when I right after my last fight, I thought, I could get back up in there in within 3 months. But with a lot of changes that I've had, the 6 months was actually a really good amount of time to get used to my new training schedule, my new gyms that I go to. So 6 months was perfect for me.
Where are you training now? What are some of the changes you made?
I train specifically at Gracie Technics now. For you that live in Hawaii, that's out in downtown. But I've just making changes to my schedule, different new coaches, new training partners. So everything has fallen into play, and I can actually get used to that type of training schedule and make adjustments to it.
What prompted all that? Was it just your last fight, or was there the other things? Like what sort of made you want to do these changes ahead of this fight?
Just getting a little bit more variety. Okay. Nothing personal. It's always business. I still love everybody at my old gym. But when business calls, business calls.
Fair enough. What did you learn the most from that fight against Matt Schnell? What did you take away the most from it?
The way that I fight, I can never win decisions. Just not enough output. So definitely been working on a few things coming up, leading up into this next fight.
Let's talk about your opponent here. 12-1 record. How do you feel like you match up against him here?
I wanted to fight him when we were fighting in the same Russian promotion back in 2017.
That's right, ACB, but it's now called ACA, right? Yeah, that promotion, right?
Fight Nights Global.
Or Fight Nights, sorry. It's always one of those two, yeah.
Global. Yeah, one of those two. Those two are the biggest. He was a champion over there at that time. He's undefeated. He's very good. He's good on stand-up. He's a great grappler. So I think it'll be an exciting fight.
And you talked about the change in camp. Who are some of your main training partners that you're working with now?
Well, we still got some of the same training partners, but new additions to coaches like Rylan Lazares, Ivan Flores, Mike Nakagawa, that help the coaching with guys that you may have heard of, like Max Holloway, Yancy Medeiros.
I've heard of them, yeah. They're pretty notable guys.
Yeah.
So that's good. So what's it like getting to train with Max?
It's always a grand old time. To me, he is the greatest featherweight. So, he always has insights and inputs for all of us during practice. Things to sharpen up, these little details that you can't read out of a book. So, having his eyes and his point of views is always a plus. And
how about the weight cut? How's that going ahead of this fight?
It's always bad. I'm one of the bigger flyweights, so it's always a task in itself to eat less and actually train harder. So it's always bad. It's never a good day.
And then who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
We'll have Rylan Lazares, Ivan Flores, and one of my main training partners, Ian Della Cuesta. So we'll have the four amigos going up over there to Las Vegas.
Are you going to go down there a bit early or just during fight week?
Yeah, just during fight week. It's not too far of a travel. It's roughly about 5 hours away from Hawaii, and not really elevation over there, like when I went over to Mexico City. So, I do like staying home a little bit longer just to get those last training sessions in before we fly up and just start the weight cut process.
How do you envision the fight playing out on June 19th?
Man, I really do not know what's going to happen with new coaching, some new training partners, some a new training schedule. Like, I'm really excited to see if an old dog can learn new tricks. So yeah, I'm hoping I may surprise myself with the new style that I may come out with, but. Your guess is just as good as mine what's going to happen up in the fight right now, because I don't even know.
And how many more fights do you have left on your contract, your UFC contract? Do you know?
I do have 3 more fights on my second contract.
Nice.
But, the power is always in the promoter, so could be more, could be less.
Yeah, we'll see. And I imagine, just sort of take it, see how this fight goes, and then sort of reassess. Like, I know every fighter kind of wants 3 in during the year. Is that sort of what you like as well?
I do like 3, possibly 4. I like staying a little bit more active just so that I do keep my weight under control. My family is heavy set, so I mean, we can. I know I have those genes to put it on fairly quickly.
Good stuff. Well, it's good, man. Well, we're looking forward to the fight. It's coming up here June 19th. It is UFC Fight Night. Anyone you want to thank, Tyson? Any sponsors, any social media? I'll give you the last word.
Oh, man. Manscaped. Always go check them out. Drink HRW always helps me to up my training sessions. Just want to thank everybody, friends and fans that follow, support, and thank you very much.